In some parts of the world, malnutrition is due rather to unbalanced diets and badly prepared food than to actual shortages. Because the value of proteins is not understood by some peoples, their diet is often grossly unbalanced. As a result, they suffer from deficiency diseases. This reduces their ability to work efficiently. The whole thing is a vicious circle. Because the people are underfed or ill-fed, they have no reserves of physical strength, so they are more easily weakened by disease and lack energy, thus they cannot work efficiently and agricultural productivity suffers. Inadequate production completes the circle, for the people must then go hungry. Breaking the circle is no easy task, but it must be done, for it is in those parts of the world, e.g., in Africa, Southwest Asia, Monsoon Asia, and Latin America, where people are underfed, that increased food production is failing to keep up with the annual increase in population. Unless something can be done to change these conditions, famine and disaster are likely to be the ultimate result. Although millions of people in different parts of the world are crying out for food, we frequently read of huge surpluses elsewhere, perhaps of grain in North America or of fish in England. The question appears, why cannot these surpluses be used to feed the hungry? They could, but often there are certain difficulties in the way. Although a particular country might be generous and give some of its surplus away, as the United States has often done, a country, like an individual, must earn its keep, and it does this by selling goods. Poor countries often cannot afford to buy food, even if they are in desperate need of it. In addition, world surpluses are usually of cereals, e.g. wheat and maize, but it is not grain that is needed, but rather foodstuffs such as milk, meat and fish, which are rich in protein. The problem is also further aggravated by the fact that grains such as wheat and maize are not those to which the underfed are accustomed, and food habits are not easy to change, even when people are hungry. Let us conclude this brief account of the problem of population and food supplies by saying that the question of feeding coming generations satisfactorily is not an impossible one, even though it may present many difficulties. If, for example, all the world's farmers were able to raise their standards to those reached in parts of Holland or Denmark, the present world area used for agricultural purposes could support many times its present population. Progress is now being made on many fronts and great efforts are being made by many peoples, but a quickening in the rate of progress and even greater efforts are urgently needed.